Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, I am talking about the admission procedures for undergraduate admission in McMaster University, Canada. That's for the international students. And the steps for study permit, student visa. To get an overall idea, we will see the main steps and their timeline. The main academic year starts in September, that is in the fall time. There are intake for winter and spring. It is recommended to start the preparation for fall term in August, that is approximate 1 year before. Start with collecting the informations about universities. Then you have to start the Ontario University's OUSC application, followed by McMaster confirmation of receipt of OUSC application, documents verification, conditional offer. Then you need to apply for study permit and student visa, that is TRV, temporary residence visa. I will discuss this in detail shortly. Now, let us get an idea about McMaster University. McMaster University is situated in 121 hectares, that is 300 acres of land, and has a very beautiful and vibrant campus. It is surrounded by the residential neighborhoods Ainsley Wood and Westdale. The famous Royal Botanical Garden is adjacent to it. It is one of the prestigious universities in Canada with a world ranking of 69 and Canada ranking 4. It offers all the major programs like health science, humanities, social science, business, science and engineering. Each programs are in different buildings with the walkable distance. The other facilities are banks, sports center, restaurants. It has an effective security system and services. Its location. McMaster is located in Hamilton, which is in the Ontario province of Canada. It's about 70 km from Toronto towards Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is 72 km from Hamilton. Let us see how to reach Hamilton from the nearest international and domestic airports. Nearest international airport is Toronto Pearson International Airport and John C. Munro Hamilton International Airport. Most of the international flights reach Toronto Pearson Airport. Only limited international flights available to John C. Munro Hamilton International Airport. But you can make a connection flight booking. From the Toronto Airport, you can reach by road and rail to Hamilton. Taxis are available with a charge of say 100 Canadian dollar from Toronto Airport. Or you can opt Go Bus or Go Rail, which is available from Toronto Airport. But I recommend to go by taxi when you are going for the first time. Airport pickup and drop off can be provided by the hotel where you are booking for hotel accommodation in Hamilton. Let us see the weather in Hamilton in different seasons. Hamilton and Toronto has almost the same weather. Rainfall is very common in Canada. Summer is from May to September and the maximum temperature reaches 27 to 30 degree. Extreme cold is from December to February. The minimum temperature will reach around minus 15 degree but will not last for more days. Appropriate weather jackets are available, so don't worry. Snowfall is also from December to February. You should check the snowfall status before scheduling your journey. During December to February, even flights will get cancelled. Before starting the application submission, you should collect all informations. Now, let us discuss about the admission process in detail. Before applying to the university, whether it is McMaster or any other university, you should have an idea about the expense for the academic year. You should check the total approximate expense to study and live in Canada and make sure it is affordable to you. Tuition fees vary with program you are selecting. Generally, engineering fees are high. That even depends upon the major you are selecting. Very limited scholarships are available in McMaster undergraduate programs for international students. On-campus accommodations available only for first-year students. So, you need to move off from campus after first year, that is after 30 April. Accommodation expenses depends on the type of rooms. There are single and sharing accommodations available. You can choose affordable accommodation off campus. Let us see the admission steps and procedure. As I mentioned earlier, for the September intake admission, you need to start collecting the information in August in previous year. Since McMaster University is situated in Ontario province, There is a common application for all universities in the Ontario province. This is the OUSC application. Check the deadlines for OUSC application submission and also keep checking the OUSC website for starting the application. OUSC website will enable to start application by October. Select the 105 application for international students. Create an account and apply for the selected universities for your preferred program. For McMaster University, include it in the priority list. Pay the OUSC fees and separate fees for McMaster University for application process. You can submit the application even after the deadline 15 January. OUSC will process it and distributes them to the universities. Please watch my uploaded video for OUSC application process. It will help you to apply for the undergraduate admission without others' help. After submitting the OUSC application, OUSC will forward your application to McMaster University. Keep checking the email. McMaster will send an email confirmation of the receipt of your application and provide your student ID number and barcode with a link to activate MacID and to log into Mosaic Student Center. Please go through the steps. Step 1 is to activate your MacID and log into the Mosaic Student Center. Activate the MacID with your student number and barcode provided by the university. Then sign into the Mosaic. Step 2 is to check the Mosaic Student Center for important information regularly. You need to familiar with the Student Center. The Student Center will give you the information about all the programs you applied to McMaster. What are the documents to be submitted and what are the additional documents required if it is applicable, and also the decision status. Step 3. In the Mosaic Student Center, under the requirement tab, a list of documents will appear to upload. If an item is listed as initiated, it means you must submit the document to McMaster University in order to be considered for the admission. Keep checking this area in the portal often for updates on the status of your application. Also, check there are any changes to the documents you may need to provide. If you have already completed your class 12, send your transcripts with the final grades immediately. When your documents are ready for submission, save them as a PDF. Include your name and McMaster student number in the subject line and send by email to macdocs@mcmaster.ca. Once you submit the initial documents, additional documents request may be received in your email. Items with the status of initiated need to be submitted to the admissions office by the deadline date in order to be considered for admission. Normally, the university will ask for your class 10 final marks and a personal statement, but it's optional with the program. A list of questions which you have to answer by yourself, which should reflect your personality and knowledge. You can get help from others, but don't copy paste. University may even make a telephonic interview. Then provide class 11 marks if it is mentioned. For students studying in class 12, need to provide projected marks from the current school or college you are studying. If you have completed your class 12, you can submit your final marks card. IELTS is another important document. Each section should be more than 6. You will deny the admission if it is less than 6. In case you have not studied mathematics in class 11 and 12, you will not be able to get admission for science and engineering. But you can do the math in VHS, that is Virtual High School, Canada, and get admission. Watch my uploaded video for details. If the status shows still initiated after 4 weeks of the document submission, you can contact the admission office by email for any doubts and send the corrected documents in the acceptable manner. Once all the documents are accepted, you will receive an email as shown from the university mentioning that they are pleased to offer you admission in McMaster. You have to visit the OUSC website and accept the offer before it expires. You will receive an email from the OUSC for confirmation. Log in the Mosaic site and go to the Student Center and download your conditional offer. Go through your offer and see what conditions are mentioned for issuing final offer. Mostly the main requirement is the final marks card of your class 12. This you can submit once you receive your class 12 final marks card. Then you will receive an email requesting to apply for study permit. There are two criteria for study permit application for those who are applying from Canada and applying from outside Canada. International students should select application outside Canada. So you need to apply study permit through Immigration Canada website, that is www.canada.ca. First thing you have to do is to create an account and login. Save the answers for future login. Next is to check your eligibility to apply as a student. For this, go to the website and click check your eligibility to apply link and go through the questionnaire section and answer it. So you will reach this page, shows your results. It shows that you may be eligible to come to Canada as a student. You can save and exit or continue to the next page. Remember, there is a time limit to complete the application once you start. Fill all the sections properly and save and proceed to the upload document section. These are the documents required to upload. Main form is the IMM 1294. This you can even download and fill and upload. Custodianship form is required if you are less than 18. Other required documents are offer letter, passport with validity. Valid passport is required for stamping the visa. In the documents to show you have enough financial background to stay and study in Canada for first year. This includes parents' salary certificate, bank statement, property documents. Then a letter of explanation from student and another one from the parent for guardian for the financial proof. See the sample letters formats at the end of this video. You can submit the study permit documents online or submit to the nearby visa application center. Along with the application, you need to give the biometrics at the nearby visa application center. Visa application center will send your application to the Canadian Embassy in your country. After a couple of days, you will receive an email from Canadian Embassy to take medical test, providing the panel physicians list available in each country. There is an approved list of panel physicians in each country. And after the medical, they will send the medical certificate or reports to the Canadian Embassy directly. Then you will receive a port of entry letter of introduction by email from Embassy shortly. That says you are allowed to study in Canada. But remember, this is not your study permit. You need to bring this letter with you and show it to the Border Services officer when you arrive in Canada. This is at the immigration section of the first airport where you are landing in Canada. Temporary resident visa is the student visa for your program period. After the letter of introduction from Canada Embassy, you will receive a passport request from the embassy. The letter of introduction will include information about the TRI. Submit the passport at the visa application center to send to the Canadian Embassy in your country to stamp the student visa on it. As soon as you receive your final class 12 results, inform the university. University will request the CBSE ICSE website link to check your result and to verify. After reviewing and verifying the results, and if you have achieved the eligibility marks, university will send you the final offer. It will be mentioned in your offer letter that residence space has been reserved for you. Complete your residence application and apply for residence before the deadline mentioned in your offer letter. Keep checking the emails and you will intimated when you can apply for the residence. Visit the residence portal for more details. Different types of residence buildings are there in the campus as shown, and the lecture halls are nearby. All types of rooms are available and separate apartments also available with the single and shared rooms. All international foods are available, but Indian restaurants are not available in the campus. Indian restaurants are available near to the university. Home delivery service is available. Go bus station is available inside the campus, which will connect you to all parts of the city. Sample letter for declaration from parents for financial proof is shown. If you are applying online, it is recommended to include a letter from the student. In case any information which is even optional is not included in the form IMM 1294, show in a letter the screenshot of the fields which you kept empty and give a justification. Best of luck.